There's a royal reportedly being lined up for a more visible royal role next year as Prince William prepares a major shake-up of the monarchy's future. Zara Tindall has never held an official title and is not a working royal, but that may soon shift.
Well, Zara, I think, is the perfect role model for William's new regime, not alone Charles's regime, but also William in the future, because she's visible, she's relatable, she's a dependable ally of William's now, no drama. She has her own career. She's not only a successful equestrian, she's a businesswoman. I've met her and I've seen her at the Gold Coast for the world standard Magic Millions event every year in January, and she is very impressive in person. I mean, her horse riding skills are just exceptional. I mean, she's a former Olympian, but also the way she mingles with the crowd and the ambassador role she naturally has as a royal. And I think the suggestion of this story is that Anne is kind of training her up to take over some of her duties if that needed to be done.
Wow.
There's no suggestion Anne's stepping away from the spotlight. She is our hardest working royal, but I think she'd like to maybe sort of sweep Zara into some of that play, and Zara's a perfect person for it. So a terrific ambassador. I think this is really good news.
Yeah, that's exciting news, which the royal family definitely needs.
They do.
Meghan Markle, we have to talk about this interview with Harper's Bazaar. I cannot believe it. So she's stunned fans revealing a new Harper's Bazaar interview after a surprising behind-the-scenes detail about her conduct sent the internet into overdrive. So she appeared on the cover of Harper's Bazaar's December 2025/January 2026 art issue. She talked about how brave it was of her to sell jam. She dropped the fact, countless times that she was a founder. And it was revealed in this interview that even if there were only two people in the room, that Meghan Markle needed to be formally announced, formally welcomed. I mean, that's extraordinary.
It is extraordinary, and to me, it speaks to the contradiction in Meghan's brand, which is she likes to style herself as the anti-royal rebel. She didn't want to do any royal duties, but she still wants the title. She still wants to be feted as a member of the royal family, which technically she's not, although she's married, of course, to Harry. She wants the privilege without the workload. And I thought this piece was excellent because the writer herself, who was very diplomatic in the circumstances, it became satire unintentionally, just by the way she described the interview. I think it was done in two parts for the feature, and no doubt that Meghan thought this would be a very loved up piece about her philanthropy and, being a working mum and giving everyone else advice on how to do that and running a global business, selling jam, etc., as you say. And the writer didn't need to mock her because there were the two incidents in the brownstone in New York where, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, is here, and then also elsewhere when she was going to talk to some school children in Los Angeles, some teenage girls about STEM, which is a great topic, and a golf cart swept into, and there's great detail about the crunch on the gravel and stuff. And again, some poor sap had to say, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is here.
It's just a disaster. It is a PR disaster. It says so much about her.
Yeah, it says so much about her ambitions and her self-perception. It's bizarre. Harper's Bazaar. Yeah.
It certainly is.